Good evening, my beloved. Good evening. How are you doing? How are you? For me, I am doing so great. I'm feeling beautiful. I'm feeling so great. Yes, I with my medication, I'm feeling so great. Today, we're going to be talking about when I newly diagnosed with HIV. When I newly knew that I was HIV positive in Denmark. My name is Fatu Flomo Vidasen. My HIV story page is Fatu Dore. I am from Liberia. I'm 46 years of age. I moved to Europe, Denmark, 2007, and I was diagnosed with HIV 2007. And when I knew that I was HIV positive 2007, for anybody, when you know that you're HIV positive from the beginning, it's a slap in the face. You have like emotional feelings, that sadness, that worry. How friends gonna look at you? What are you gonna lose your friend? Who gonna stand by you? Who you gonna trust to tell your HIV status? There is so much calm. You can be in shock. For me, I was so in shock. But with the counseling I went through, knowing that the place I found myself in Europe at that time in Denmark, there was medication. Medication was available for me. I could able to go to my doctor and start my medication, even though it was tough at that time. The drugs were very strong back then. 2007, the drugs were very strong. The emotional, the mental health it gave you, the dream, the pain, everything. At that time, it was coming with the drugs. But today, I'm in Sweden and I passed through all those are different stuff, the different side effect with the medication. I am strong and I'm taking my medication. So number one, the most important thing in HIV journey, keep your medication on point. Number one, take your medication so that you can suppress your virus. Number two, be on the safe side. Take your medication, protect yourself with condom. Number two, protect yourself. Number three, feel comfortable with your HIV starter. Feel comfortable to take your medication. Learn to know someone around you, either your family member or your children, to be able to talk to somebody. Talk to your children when you have children. Talk to your sister. I believe someone in your family will love you, will stand by you, will support you. That was my biggest problem I had when I knew I was HIV positive. To tell my family, number one. That was the number one first step I took. It was the first problem that I get rid of from my head. To facing my twin sister and my children and tell them that I'm HIV positive. Oh my God, that low move from my head. I feel so good. I feel so amazed. I feel so beautiful to tell my family that I was HIV positive. And the support my family gave me, with the opportunity I gave them, and the support we gave to each other, we exchanged for each other at that time, 2007. And this is where it lead me to today. The support for myself, that I was able to open up to my children. And my children were that small, 5 and 3. My twin sister, all of them were able to come around me to support me, to keep telling me, if I to take your medication. Even though I never had paper at that time in Denmark, I was from refugee camp to refugee camp. I was going from different camps, but I was taking my medication, calling my children. Some day is tough. Some day I feel so traumatized. I'm worrying they're coming to send me back to Liberia. How would I get my medication? I leave my children. It was so much. But with the support I have from my children, my sister, yes, and the opportunity I gave them for them to know that their mother lived for HIV, it was so amazing. And that is why today I found myself, and that's why I'm going to call my organization. I'm calling my Fatu organization, Fatu Horse of Hope, because I was giving hope to my children, and my children gave him back that hope, and I want to give that hope back to youth up there, to other people that don't know me, that will hear my voice and can get hope, so that they can build their own hope under my voice, and they can get up, they can wake up and take that medication and be stronger. Just look at me. I am HIV positive. If I don't tell you, you don't know. How far to don't tell you that I'm HIV positive, you cannot see HIV on me. It's not written on my forehead. No. The bigger way to deceive HIV is to keep suppressing HIV with your tablet. Don't mix your medication. Continue to take your medication. When you feel comfortable, talk about HIV. Educate people. Tell people your HIV story so that other people can know that HIV is real, so that people can go and get tested voluntarily. They can able to have information where to go and get tested, how they can go about it, how they can protect themselves, most especially the youth today. Life is moving so fast. So we have to be able as HIV people, especially I'm I'm a woman of color. I'm from Africa, from West Africa, most especially Liberia. And knowing that where I'm coming from, there is not enough education when it comes to HIV. We don't even have the support. We don't have the tools to even educate our people in Liberia. And finding myself in Europe, be a survivor, I able to get my medication so easy. In Sweden, I can have that medication. I am so thankful. I am so happy to know that medication is available for me in this country. And my people back there, most of them, they cannot, medication is not even accessible to them. They live so far away. They cannot even afford medication on time. They cannot be able to get to hospital. So, and I hope somebody up there can hear my voice, can help me so that we can push HIV awareness in Liberia, in West Africa, so that other organization can turn to HIV children in Liberia. 3,600 children live with HIV in Liberia. 3,600 born children live with HIV. Can you imagine? Child. Then we're talking about growing up. 45,000 people live with HIV and AIDS in Liberia. There's medication is not everywhere in Liberia. There are some places you don't have HIV medication in Liberia. So I'm so happy to come here. So when somebody even say if I to have HIV, well, how can you know that I'm have HIV? You cannot tell. I am a living witness. So go up there and get tested. Love your loved ones, support your friends, hug them and kiss them. Encourage them. Not take our medication so that we can deceive HIV. We can tell HIV you are a deceiver. We can deceive HIV and we can save our loved one. I love you all, guys. Wash your up there, my beloved. Be careful. HIV is real. I am the living testimony. It's so real. Let's love each other and protect one another. We should not spread this virus. Continue to take your medication. Like me, Fatu, I take mine. I just take mine a few minutes ago. Go and get yours so that we can protect our community. We love you. Bye.